Good morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here with you for the graduation of the Restoration Factory program in Tanzania. I had the pleasure of reading through the executive summaries that you've submitted, and also I'm very excited to hear the pitches. As you know, the Restoration Factory is a global initiative, and Tanzania is our first graduating cohort of this year. We will also be graduating cohorts in Rwanda, Bangladesh, Brazil, and DRC, but you're the first ones of 2025, and so I wanted to thank you for that. We wanted to thank you as well for taking the time to join us here today and to pitch your businesses. We know you've worked incredibly hard over the last 6 months, and we're hopeful that you've gained something from participating in this program, and also that you've gained something from meeting each other and meeting your mentors and receiving some more guidance for your business. We're incredibly proud of you and really looking forward to hear from you. So in an effort to hear more from you and less from us, I'm going to pass over to Dr. Damas, and hopefully we can get started with the pitching soon, as that's really what we're most excited for today. So thank you so much for coming, and congratulations to yourselves. And thank you so much for taking the time again.
Mabibi na mabwana na wajasiriamali wa mazingira, kwa niaba ya ofisi ya Makamu wa Rais, napenda kuwakaribisha nyote katika mahafali haya ya mawasilisho ya biashara ya programu watamizi ya ujasiriamali wa mazingira chini ya mradi wetu wa hifadhi endelevu ya mazingira na hifadhi bioanuwai. Na kufika kwenu hapa kunadhihirisha kujitoa kwenu katika kwa muda wa miezi 6 ambao mmekuwa kwenye programu hii, na hivi leo tunafanya graduation. Hongereni sana, jipigeni makofi. Warsha hii ya mahafali ya mawasilisho ya biashara ya programu watamizi ya ujasiriamali wa mazingira imehudhuriwa na washiriki zaidi ya 50 kutoka maeneo ya mradi, lakini pia ni mikoa mingine ya Tanzania. Nilikuwa nasikiliza utambulisho wenu hapa. Kuna watu kutoka Dar es Salaam, kuna watu kutoka Mwanza, Sengerema, Songwe, Iringa, Tanganyika, Dodoma na kadhalika. Kwa hiyo kama nilivyoeleza awali kwamba mradi huu unatekelezwa na ofisi ya Makamu wa Rais kwa kushirikiana na shirika la Umoja wa Mataifa la mazingira, yani UNEP, lakini pia na shirika la kimataifa la hifadhi ya mazingira IUCN, na halmashauri za wilaya 7 zilizoko kwenye bonde la Ruaha Mkuu na Ziwa Rukwa. Kwa sababu hiyo, mradi wa rejeshaji endelevu wa mazingira na hifadhi ya bioanuwai kupitia shirika la Bridge for Billions na taasisi ya ujasiriamali ya Anza umekuwa ukitekeleza programu watamizi ya ujasiriamali ya mazingira, The Restoration Factory. Programu hii imeanzishwa na mradi huu ili kuwezesha wajasiriamali au makampuni ya wajasiriamali katika kuanzisha na kuimarisha miradi ya mazingira yenye malengo ya kibiashara ambayo itachangia katika kufikia malengo ya urejeshaji wa mazingira yaliyoharibika, hifadhi ya bioanuwai na uhimilivu dhidi ya mabadiliko ya tabia nchi. Programu hii inalenga kutoa motisha kwa wafanyabiashara na wawekezaji wanaojihusisha kwenye sekta ya mazingira ili kujipatia manufaa ya kiuchumi. Jumla wajasiriamali 46 walisajiliwa, ambao kati ya hao wajasiriamali pekee 31 mmehitimu mafunzo haya sawa na 68%. Hongereni sana. Hongereni sana. Kwa upande mwingine tulikuwa na washauri mentors 36 waliosajiliwa, lakini ambao mpaka tumefika nao mwisho wamefika mentors 14. Nanyi nawapongeza sana kwa hatua hiyo. Napenda kutumia fursa hii kutambua ushirikiano kutoka UNEP, IUCN, Bridge for Billions na Anza kwa kufanikisha utekelezaji wa programu watamizi, na nipende pia kushukuru kamati ya maandalizi ya mahafali haya kwa juhudi zenu na maarifa yenu katika kuhakikisha kuwa tukio hili linafanyika kwa mafanikio makubwa. Basi baada ya kusema na kutoa salamu hizi, napenda kutamka kwamba mahafali ya mawasilisho ya biashara ya programu watamizi ya ujasiriamali wa mazingira yamefunguliwa rasmi, na asanteni sana kwa kunisikiliza.
Kwa hiyo mfululizo wa list ambavyo naenda tunao wote, kwa kila mtu anajua yeye ni wangapi, si ndio Kwa hiyo tukaanza sasa hivi, na tunaanza na Amani Mayale Group.
And in case you have anything, you can help us to give us some comment and things that we can improve. Amani Group produce pure, sustainable harvested honey that empowers community, supports biodiversity, and promotes healthy living. Problem statement: beekeeping challenges, low productivity due to outdated tools and threats from climate change, food security and nutrition, limited access to natural and healthy food sources, environmental and economic impacts, reduced biodiversity and declining pollination, low incomes for farmers and beekeepers, imbalanced ecosystem affecting agricultural activities, and increased deforestation from charcoal production and lodging. Solution: improve pollination to enhance agricultural productivity and food security, to restore ecosystem, to promote biodiversity and maintain environmental balance, support beekeeping as a source of nutrition, medicinal products, and employment, provide sustainable alternatives to deforestation to reduce environmental degradation. Market opportunity: growth for natural organic products has led to consumers increased seeking for raw honey for health benefits, expanding local and international markets, increased demands for consumption, medicine, and cosmetics. Example, in America and Europe, now there is a big demand of honey.
Over 20 million tons of plastic waste ends into the ocean every year, and the amount is expected to increase rapidly by 2030. In Tanzania alone, about 7 tons of plastic waste are produced in every single day, and this is only in Dar es Salaam. And as we know, plastic waste cannot be degraded easily. They turn into microplastic, which destroy marine ecosystem and also our health as we consume seafoods. And on other hand, about 60% of Tanzanians cannot afford to build decent house due to high cost of construction material. At Arena Recycling Industry, we help people to get access to eco-friendly building material made from plastic waste. We collect plastic waste from beaches and also from collection centers, and we make bricks from plastic waste, like we use sand and plastic to make bricks. The bricks we produce are affordable, they are cheaper by 20%, and also they are durable, they are 3 times stronger, and also they are very sustainable. I'm inviting you as collaborators, supporters, and donors to make this possible. As at our industry, we want to ensure that we want to address the issue of plastic waste pollution, and also we want to make sure that people got access to eco-friendly building material. Thank you so much.
Bamboo Village is located in Iringa. This is a project, a business project which deals with bamboo, but the aim is to earn money through ecotourism. So the area of Bamboo Village is about 15 acres, which is found around River Ugele within Iringa municipality. And in this area, we have potentiality of bamboo. The project has already started. We have planted about 6 acres for bamboo, which is linked with natural trees which have been conserved. So we want to use this to make sure that tourists, domestic and international tourists, they enjoy in the area, they enjoy harvesting, they get picture, they taste it, sometimes they enjoy drinking to the maximum. Yeah. So based on that, we expect to use the Bamboo Village as a source of tourism in terms of earning money and then conserving the area, including water source and natural source which is around there.
In southern Tanzania, especially Ruvuma and Njombe, together in the some part of the Mbeya, we are facing the challenge of having a low production of honey from the local small vendors to the higher supermarkets. Then this problem make us to see as an opportunity to transform this into making a solution of having a mwendelezo wa kuwa na asali ya kutosha kwa ajili ya kuwezesha wajasiriamali ambao wanafanya kazi hii ya ufugaji nyuki, biashara ya asali katika mikoa ya Njombe na Mbeya. In Tanzania, market have been sized up to almost $150 million as per statistics of 2024. Then, from these statistics, we are trying to make sure we need to extract this market opportunity. Since we know there are so many entrepreneurs which work very much hard in this business, so we are trying to make sure how we can compete regarding our venture.
After graduating from university, I felt a strong sense doing something that could make a difference. I believe that environment is life itself, so we have to take care of the environment for the sake of our own life. That's when I decided to combine my passion with sustainability with beekeeping, launching this project to produce and to supply natural honey, together with working towards the environment conservation and the climate mitigation. So take a look. The problem that Jogot honey is solving, the low quality and the non-eco-friendly product. This is due to the research that we have done and according to the customer pains. After those problems, we come up with solution. Jogot honey offer pure quality premium honey and the range of bees product. So this is all because customer need us and we need them. So we have to take care of them. We have to consider them so that we can earn revenue, drive climate action and social impact through sustainable beekeeping and the pollinator protection. So we support bee habitat preservation.
Good morning. My name is Mwajuma Bakari, founder and CEO of Conis Products. It's an organic cosmetics business dealing with manufacturing organic and biodegradable cosmetics products. Harsh chemicals in skincare and hair care products are harmful to the health. Chemical waste products are harmful to the environment. High cost of existing products in the market. Our solution uses of organic natural ingredients to ensure safe, eco-friendly packaging and sustainable production practices to minimize chemical waste, and by sourcing raw materials locally, promoting affordable and high-quality products. Reducing production costs because we source our raw materials from Tanzania. 90% of our raw materials we source here in Tanzania. Growth and revenue strategy by expanding B2B network, partnering with distributors and retailers. We're also online sales. We have Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Expanding across Africa countries where we'll have exposure to more than 5 million consumers in 1 month. Increasing numbers of agents, we have 35, and we hope by the coming year we'll have 100.
We are here for the Daspa company from Songwe district working on spice production, mainly cardamom, turmeric, and ginger. The company we are trying to, the problem statement here, we are trying to solve it at traditional farming, post-harvest, which has become a problem in our Songwe region, estimating 10 to 30, quite a lot available from traditional technical farming, according to the Hodges, Bennett 2000 reported 2011. The company leverages by introducing modern farming, climate farming, optimal drying, there, processing and packaging for spices such as cardamom, cinnamon, turmeric, rosemary, improving flavor, nutritional retention, hygiene. Market opportunity, we understand that the global spice is growing rapidly, very rapidly. Our target market will be that of 31, according to the National Bureau of Statistics. We are told the Songwe region, most of the children below 5 years or suffering from malnutrition. So we are going to target it, Songwe region and other part of the region.
Beekeeping is among of the growing sector in Tanzania, with a production of over 30,000 tons of honey in every year. Despite this growth, this sector has got some problem. Among of the problem, there is lack of modern beekeeping expertise. It said one district officer is serve about 30,000 beekeepers in particular district. Another problem, there is lack of modern technology and beekeeping equipment, which tend to hinder the quality and the quantity of honey which is produced. Another problem, there is low market connectivity. Beekeepers, they are struggling to know where and to whom to sell their honey. With DreamBees Africa, we are providing solution to these beekeepers, and among of the solution is we are providing free training about modern beekeeping, because we believe once they know, they will adapt. Another solution, we are supplying a modern beekeeping equipment and modern beehive at affordable price. With our equipment, they tend to increase their quality and quantity of their produce by 40%. Also, we are providing market for their honey, which is produced, because we are going back from them to purchase and pack in our package, which is Afro-Bee honey.
I start with the beekeeping challenge. The first challenge, as you see, is limited access to quality training. That is, take 16% lack modern beekeeping knowledge. Another is restricted market access. Also this, it's take 18% sales through informal channel and at low price. Another is limited access to finance and technology. Over 2 million beekeepers in Tanzania face significant challenges, hindering their livelihoods and contributing to environmental degradation. Empowering beekeepers through technology. The first part is about integrated platform. This, it includes training, market access, and community building.
Always Yapandomo Pure Beekeepers tailored to support small-scale producer, improving productivity and honey quality through modern beekeeping technology. As you can see, the problem, our main problem is raw price due to limited market access and weak bargaining power. Our solutions is to provide training on fair market access and support value-added honey production to create sustainable term impact. We provide training, fair training to assess and support value-added production to create sustainable long-term impact. Also, we offer tailored support to small-scale honey producer, improving productivity and honey quality through modern.
Our company is dealing with production of Hass avocado seedlings. Avocado farmers and industries face problem in farms and industries, as researchers show that 78% of farmers use poor avocado varieties, 80% of farmers use poor quality avocado seedlings, 86% of farmers have lower productivity yields in farms, 74% of farmers face problems of pest attack, 70% of farmers lack access of quality seedlings, poor growth, higher price of seedlings, lower production in avocado processing industries, and lack of adequate avocado areas for research. The seedlings has a high survival rate, and also it has a high quality, and also produce fruits which is having the high quality by having superior taste, and also there is a high productivity yield than any other avocados that are found in our country, Tanzania.
Hive Ranch is located in Rujewa, Mbalali, Mbeya. Its mission is to empowering Tanzania beekeepers with innovative, sustainable solutions for better livelihoods and environmental impact. Our biggest problem is low productivity system, from outdated methods, poor tools, manpower training, or insufficient knowledge. As we know that most of bee colonies collapse due to diseases, pests, and or environmental pressures. Like this time, there is a cold here. Our solution is from EcoTech Bee kit. Use cutting-edge tech. It means we use eco materials and training to boost productivity and sustainability. Here we can say we use plastic as behaves.
We are producing the acid from simple organic wastes that are readily available in the environment. Hence, this is where sustainability meets innovation. So we are aiming to solve two existing problems. The first problem is local manufacturers, referring to the cosmetic and pharmaceutical industries that require hyaluronic acid in their production processes, purchase the product at a very high price of $120 per kilogram. So this is actually a pain point to our local manufacturers. The second problem is high influx of organic waste to the environment. According to the United Nations Environment Program and the World Bank report of 2021, globally about 2 billion tons of organic waste are produced annually, and Tanzania alone produces about 11 million tons of organic waste. So this is actually a problem because directly or indirectly we are ruining our environment. So the market opportunity, we are actually targeting two clients. We have the pharmaceutical industry and the cosmetic industry, aiming to work with clients such as AA Pharmaceuticals and Asha Industries. On the market size, there are 150 pharmaceutical and cosmetical industries in Tanzania, which is the total available market. 100 plus is the serviceable attainable market, and 50 plus is the serviceable obtainable market we can work with for this particular period of time.
Let us think together. So imagine a banana supply chain where transport costs are low, but also you're supporting farmers to earn more money and get some profit. So the problem is now long distance from the producers to the consumers. So the nearest competitor is 150 kilometers away from the selling center. So our solution, we are looking to establish 30 acres of banana, which we will be producing and selling to the targeted area, but also currently we have already established the 5 acres of banana, and there are some at good growing stage. So we are using innovative farming practice to grow high quality banana by using drip irrigation system, using manure to ensure we save environment, but also produce effective crops. We lower transport so that we reduce production cost, hence we create competitive pricing of the product. But also we reduce the post-harvest losses, so when you reduce the transport time, then you create the good environment for the crop to reach the market at high quality.
So the first problem is that forest communities only have one value for kapok trees, and that's in the sale of lumber. We can see here all of the fruits are on the ground because no one picks them up, no one cares for them, and that's why these trees are highly vulnerable to deforestation. And there's a second problem. Soft furniture like these pillows and bean bags are normally made up of microbeads like this, but these microbeads are hazardous to the environment and are being considered for bans all over the world. The EU, the US are all considering to ban this material, and that creates an opportunity to use kapok as a sustainable material alternative. The other problem linked to this is that in 2022, Tanzania imported $133 million worth of furniture. And that tells us that we're not only dependent on imports for furniture, but we're dependent on a market that's looking for alternatives. So we see a huge opportunity in using Pamba za Sufi or using kapok
to make soft furniture like these bean bags. And also we see an opportunity to build kapok as an industry to supply it as a material.
Health is built, as it is said, and that is true. That we are here because we are healthy. Many health issues arising today are attributed to raw sugar intake, and the best alternative to raw sugar intake is honey. So, honey has been tested scientifically, socially, and religiously to be the best alternative to raw sugar intake. And statistics show that honey is usually more consumed in the areas where it is produced. The rest of the areas are tempered with the purity and the quantity of honey. But also, poor package discourage the customers to look for the content. And also, the availability of honey through the seasons varies. So, as Kateco Agritech Solution, we are going to use this as a business opportunity. We intend to instill the confidence into our customers through the different marketing, different competitive advantages, such as maintaining the quality of our content, but also maintaining the availability of the content, but also giving it a well and attractive packages.
We are all aware that women plays an important role in taking good care of our families. They make sure that our families are healthily okay. But we've been facing a lot of challenges because of the nature of the oil that women are mostly using, especially on their skin. At the end of the day, the chemicals which are in the oil are very dangerous to their skin, but also when they are applied on the cooking side, they're also not safe. But furthermore, when they prepare our meal, the energy that they use, normally they use the normal charcoal that comes from cutting down of trees, which is very dangerous for the health. You can see on the side, the women is breathing the smoke, which is very dangerous to her. But also, the trees that are being cut down, there are so many, which are causing a lot of deforestation. So because of that brings a market availability. As we can see, if we target Dar es Salaam alone, has more than 95,000 liters of oil that needs to be consumed, but also more than 525 tons of charcoal that need to be used every time. So with that, the company, we come up with a solution whereby we add value to the coconuts, whereby we produce virgin coconut oil, and we sell B2B. So it's outsourced the raw materials from the farmers. On the side of the briquettes, we use our own coconut shells, but also we collect some of the coconut shells from our neighbors, whereby we produce the biomass briquettes, which is made from agricultural waste. So we use coconut shells, we use sawdust, but also use the molasses. So this brings the real advantage to our side because our products are natural by nature, but also their products are environmental friendly, and the price also are very efficient.
As we all know, Tanzania has lost at least 1/3 of its important ecosystem and biodiversity in past few decades. The country forest cover has declined to 38%, where 18% of the country mangrove forest was lost between 1980s and 2005. So deforestation in Tanzania is caused by two number of factors. And charcoal is cooking fuel, and firewood is one of the leading factors. Our solution is adsorb natural gas and biogas. By using ANG and ABG technology, we are processing and store natural gas and biogas into the cylinder at low pressure for delivering to the remote area for cooking and replacement of LPG and other cooking fuel.
Our product is dealing with the moringa. Moringa is a natural product that doesn't need any chemicals for supporting the people. Our venture entails to address the issues of malnutrition, environmental issues, and soil restoration, also including economic empowerment to the community. So in terms of health, it lowers blood pressure, lowers other problems which are caused by cholesterol consumption, which we take from food affected. So the intention here, our solution is to reduce malnutrition and increase the food security, because the product itself is used for food. You feed animals, you feed for human being. I mean, it is used for consumption, as leaves. You can use as vegetables. You can use also for refreshment if you take it in teas or capsules. Now, what's the unique in our business here is that it is done. It can be done by anyone. So it is a community-centered initiative. So this one anyone can do, and we think this one can be something good in schools, because we have schools which can do it, because they do not need enough capital in order to do it.
I'm here to present Mkaa Safi. Problem statement: over 80% of households in Tanzania use Mkaa Safi. Cause massive deforestation, indoor pollution, respiratory problem. Traditional charcoal production is unsustainable and deplete vital forest resources. Cause climate change, create a need affordable and clean, sustainable alternative. Solution: Mkaa Safi briquettes made from biochar, burn cleaner, last longer, reliable, environmental friendly solution. Peculiarity: reach out to customer by aware campaign. Partner with an NGO in energy sector. Use our CC club from product adoptions.
The beekeeping challenge is sweet problem. Challenge faced by keepers: low honey prices, high cost, limited market access, environmental threat. Honey bee colonies have declining by 40% in the last 10 years. Bee and honey is a sustainable solution, empowering beekeepers, direct sourcing, ensuring fair prices for beekeepers, direct to consumer sales online in the market, sustainable organic beekeeping practice. Bee and honey buzzing above the competition, different factors, ESCO sourcing direct by partnership with local beekeepers, quality, premium honey, sustainability, organic practice, and the bee conservation, community supporting local beekeepers.
We have overseen that in Tanzania, from post-harvest report, that there is 30% wastage of garlic, contributing to food waste and also methane emissions, and also a lot of carbon footprint, whereby it is approximately 0.5 carbon footprint per kg of imported garlic paste due to long distance transportation, with lack of proper disposal methods which leads to garlic spoilage and releasing greenhouse gases. And also, according to the Tanzanian market data, that the Tanzanian market for spices and condiments is growing with an increased demand for convenience foods. So NBD Agro Enterprise comes with the solution of producing garlic paste and also ginger garlic paste, offering convenience without compromising freshness. And our target audience are households, whereby each household is our potential customer. As we know, this is one of the main ingredients in cooking, and we have about approximately 2 million urban families and food service industries of over 10,000 restaurants and hotels in Tanzania, but also retail sector, whereby including the food groceries.
Our business started as an idea after I was introduced to the technology at Aldi University 2019, where I got more passionate about it because I was a victim of indoor air pollution while I was young. So then I came to understand about the problem, which is heavy reliance on traditional fuels, that is firewood and charcoal. Over 90% of the population households in Tanzania use firewood and charcoal. And also it increases death, over 33,000 deaths per year, and as well as 40% on a budget per household is used on energy alone. At Nishati Yako, we are transforming waste, basically agricultural waste, that is sawdust, rice husks, coconut husks, into sustainable fuel, that is briquettes, and it has 95% less smoke than the normal charcoal, and also the firewood. Also, it helps to reduce deforestation and carbon emission. And we also provide energy consulting services to NGOs, schools, and as well as institutions. Also, our market value, we are 50% cheaper. It's easy to use with a sustainable stove. Also, it's 100% eco-friendly. We have other existing solutions, that is LPG, electricity, and firewood and charcoal. But all these are a bit more expensive and less eco-friendly. We also create job opportunities to youth and women in the value chain. Also, our briquette burns for 8 hours, and it's non-hazardous, and also an alternative to improve public health.
We transform the underutilized surplus in Tanzania of banana into high-quality banana wine, creating a sustainable solution for farmers while creating consumers' unique, highly quality beverage. Our problem statement is for banana surplus and post-harvest losses. We convert the banana surplus into a high-quality beverage. Tanzania produces over 3.5 million tons of banana, and most of them, almost 40%, goes to waste due to limited processing and marketing access. Limited markets for local banana wines. Consumers have limited access to high-quality, well-branded banana wine that competes with other imported beverage. Lack of value addition for farmers. Smallholders farmers lack a steady market for their bananas, affecting their income and sustainability. Our solution, Harmony Wine, is a premium banana wine brand which converts excess bananas into high-quality products like wine. We got banana crepes and nutritious flour. Also, it provides sustainable and profitable markets for farmers, local farmers for banana. Also, it offers the consumers a naturally, locally made alternative to imported wine. It is of high quality, it is sustainable product and accessible, also affordable.
The demand of nutritious food is increasing. As currently, the report shows the growing rate of demand of vegetables and fruits is 6.7 annually, while currently we are serving 2 hotels, 1 school, and 30 market vendors locally here in Iringa. Pinnacle Smart Farm, we are not making impact not only in food, but also we are making 2 changes by empowering farmers, food security, but also by providing health and safe food. As we are not alone in the market, we have so many competitors, but we as Pinnacle, we are outshining them by offering healthier, eco-friendly, and affordable vegetables.
As Eureka Mushroom, we produce an oyster mushroom type of mushroom, which is based on, we call it indoor farming, type of farming. So we manage our crop inside the loom instead of outside. So we manage also land utilization, water utilization, and the use of pesticide and insecticide. So it's basically 100% organic. As we know, carbon dioxide has been one of the challenges to climatic changes recently. So most of carbonic gases produced from agroforestry waste and the cereal barkness after harvesting, maybe, for example, like cereal barkness, like maize straw, and the agroforestry waste like sawdust, we transform that as a raw material to produce mushroom. Also, after we covering the solution of combating carbonic, and also we combating the malnutrition situation in Southern Highlands. So one of the baseline of our business model is an oyster. As you can see here, this is produced fresh oyster mushroom. It's 100% organic free, and we sell it with a range of we produce for a range of 1.2 rate of production, and then we sell it from 5 to 80 USD average price. It depends on retails or the wholesaling.
Most of avocado farmers are lacking consistent of market. So we have come with this kind of solution, and also we are poor production. What we've come through is that we have seen in the international market for avocado suppliers, we are lacking for poor quality for international standard. Post-harvest handling for avocado, as avocado it's known as it's a tangible and very critical product. So we are trying to cover, and like what we have seen, the first statistics say that 80% of crops that are grown for sustenance, but that 5%. And that is what we are facing in the avocado industry. So what the solution we have seen is that we started by creating access and market and consistency for the market, whereby we stand and provide small-scale farmers of avocado with direct market, whereby we break the gap between the brokers and intermediate buyers, so that we connect farmers who are producing with the direct market for the international market. So what our competitive analysis is value proposition is that us as Risali, we are trying to create farm contract through our farmers as a small scaler. We give them contract farming of avocado, which is different from other competitors. Also, we add value to the avocado product.
As we know, almost 13% of our land has been destroyed due to unfriendly farming and deforestation. And as First Justice Venture, we come with a solution of organic fertilizer, which we collect those waste. And we serve smallholder farmers who farm from 0 up to 10 acres of land, because 65% of people in Tanzania are small farmers. So we serve almost 10% of small farmers. Our competitive, we have indirect competitor and direct competitor. But where we differentiate from them is that our product has 2 double function, which we different from them. So you can choose us.
Basically, we help people to learn about beekeeping, preventing wildfire, and restoring the forest which was already discarded due to human activities, all in one place. Also, we are encouraging locals to use nutrition and honeybee products in order to improve their health, because on our region, people are facing imbalancing food taking up or in malnutrition. So we are encouraging them to use our product. Our problem is based on conservation threats. All of us who are in the forest sector, we know the biggest threat for us is wildfire. So we are training people on how to create fire lines and everything like that. Also to plant the species around our forest so we can protect it. Also we are protecting a native species along the area by collaborating with community. Also on big declining, we are facing, most of people are not protecting bees, cones. They are not protecting them, and the ones who are doing beekeeping, they are just doing it locally and they are treating bees as the enemy. But on our side, we are training communities on how can be friendly to bees, colonies, and how can we save them. On statistics, they show in every year there is 100,000 or millions of wildfire all around the world. Also, around 30 to 40% of managed bee colonies are declined because of bad management. So we take that as our problem. On the solution, we combine training on wildfire to community. We promote good beekeeping practice. Also, we are training them. Also, we are going to help to do restoration on every water sources around community who are working with us.
So we've selected 5 top performers.
And we used a diverse evaluation criteria to look at this. And as you know, we looked at your executive summaries, but we also paid a lot of attention to your pitches today. So within your executive summaries, we looked at your business and market potential, environmental impact, social impact, innovation, management, and then finally today, your pitch. And we're very, very excited because we think we have selected some really strong top performers who are a great reflection of this program. So we're going to move to the first of the top 5, Nishanti Eko! Woo! Hilo Sustainers! Dream Bees Africa! Arena Recycling! And finally, Cap-Up Collective! So thank you so much. These are amazing top performers. Another round of applause.
Sana, congratulations. Kila moja amefanya kazi nzuri. Ya tunashukuru sana.
Niseme tu kwamba ninawapongezeni nyote kwa hatua hii ambayo mmefikia ya kugraduate hii program. Lakini graduation hii haimaanishi kwamba ndio tumefika mwisho. Hapana, hayo maandiko, hizo proposals, hizo business models ambazo tumezitengeneza tunataka ziboreshwe zaidi. Kwa hiyo bado tunaendelea, kwa hiyo ninaombeni sana. Don't stop here. Sawa jamani? Hii siwe mwisho. Yaani hii ndio mwanzo wa kuboresha hilo andiko lako. Basi kwa hayo machache niseme tu kwamba ninawashukuruni sana. Kwa hayo basi niseme natamka rasmi sasa tuna funga graduation yetu na utaratibu wa keki uendelee. Asanteni sana.
1, 2, 3. Okay.